Well, welcome to the market reports for today. Today is Tuesday, March 20th, 2018. Big welcome. Nice to have you guys here. Now, here's the first thing we're going to get at. We're going to start the charts right here. I got to reduce the size of the chart. It's awful big. Oh, man, it's huge. There we go. So we can get in here and we get into the Dow Jones first off. Dow Jones Industrial Average. She's up 109 points. Now, here's the thing. It's got everything to do with the Fed meeting. The Fed meeting convenes today, and they are expecting the Fed to raise interest rates today. Now, I heard some talk about a 50 basis point interest rate hike, but I think it must be going to be a 25 basis point interest rate hike today. I think today is the day they're going to raise interest rates. And so this is what's affecting the market. The market's up 109 points. Now, that's a tepid reaction to the interest rate hike. 109 points is not much. It's not much up, really, honestly. It's not much up. And you see the overall theme. Let me go back here. Let me take a look at a 1 month chart. No, let me go back to 3 month chart. You can see the overall theme is, just a second, let me go back to 6 month. The overall theme is we had this big drop in the market, and then we had, it's just been bouncing along. It hasn't really recovered. And this little thing on the end here is this 100-point tick up. That's all we're getting from our interest rate hike. It's just that little tick up. So that ain't much. It's not much. It's very tepid. Now, if I show you this tepid reaction, now here's oil, and you can see a tepid reaction upwards. But if we take a look at silver prices, we see a tepid reaction downwards, okay? So oil was up to $63 today. It's up a little bit. It's a tepid reaction upwards for oil. But we see a tepid reaction downwards in the price of gold. And this spike downwards we're seeing right here down to $16.15. I would say buy right now. Well, I shouldn't tell you guys to buy, but I mean, this is really, it's going to bounce back up again this afternoon. You know that. This is a tepid reaction. So what we're going to see is probably later this afternoon, probably before nightfall, we're going to see it bouncing back up to 1630 again, you know, or maybe even higher. So this 14 cent, this is my opinion only. This is not a financial advice, but I would say that it's going to bounce straight back. It might bounce back to 1640 even. So it's a little spot where you can get a little bit of a reduction in price on silver this afternoon, you know, right now. Now, here's cryptocurrency. Here's Bitcoin at Bitstamp. And what we're seeing here is 84.70. I'll tell you what I see with the stock markets and cryptocurrency. I see cryptocurrency in the stock markets very soon now moving down. And cryptocurrency is going to continue to move up a little bit. It's going to melt up when the stock markets first start to melt down. But when the stock market goes below 20,000, cryptocurrency's in for a monster crash, I think. And that's my opinion. Bonds and rates right now. We're seeing an upward move. The yields are rising all across the board. They're heading up, getting up toward the 10 years, getting up toward 2.9 again, you know. So it's starting to move upwards. I think it could be an anticipation of what's coming very soon in the markets, this move in the bonds. U.S. dollar index. We've got this little move upwards right now. It's happening because the Fed is raising rates this afternoon. This is going to have a little effect on the dollar, but that's again a tepid reaction. That's not much of a reaction, really. I mean, it's only up marginally. So, I'll tell you what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the Fed to raise rates this afternoon. 25 basis points is what I'm expecting. What would that put it? 2.75? No, 1.75? Now, I'm going to tell you what. All these guys out there say, hey, you know what? These 25 basis point rate hikes are nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing. Well, they're starting to become something. we're up to 1.75%. Isn't that what it is? I think if they make the hike today, 1.75, it's starting to get up there. It's starting to get up there almost to 2%. It's starting to become something. The nothing is starting to become something. So anyway, listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. I know this is a little bit of a short market watch today, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to keep my eye right on the market, and I'm going to be doing a special show this afternoon for you guys. Thank you very much for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.